All right, so here's the objective, John. All right, you're on candy camera right now.
City slickers, okay?
All right.
What to do, man?
So this is what we got going on. So everybody, this is my father-in-law, Mr. John.
I told him everything he knows.
Yeah, that's right. So what we got going on is we're trying to clear some land, right? So we've got a bunch of stumps here from trees that we dropped, and what we got to do is grind them down. So we got to take these stumps that are sticking up, and we got to take our chainsaws and kind of get them as level as we can with the ground so that the machine can chop them up. And then some of these smaller trees in here, we're gonna go through and get some more of those, like namely like this maple tree right here. I think this is a maple. Yeah, this is a maple. So this maple tree here, this holly tree, and then basically from this tree to that pine tree, everything to the left we could take. That's small. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it sounds good.
We want to keep dogwoods too, because they're pretty.
Yeah.
And they're the state tree, so it's not too hard. You know, there's another hickory right there we want to keep. Do you know your trees?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's helpful. I think you're still connected on the far side. hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you have any suggestions or comments or anything, please let me know, and any advice or whatever on little tips and tricks to make things a little bit easier on myself. One thing I will say, these Pro Hear Bluetooth electronic earmuffs are great. I mean, I can listen to my music and get some tractor time, and it makes life a lot easier. But it's one little extra thing I wanted to say. But the Woodland Mills stump grinder is definitely a cool piece of kit. You know, going after these stumps, I mean, really, I've always had to burn them or dig them out, or, you know, do all this other extra effort. I wouldn't be able to do anything in the amount of time I did without this stump grinder. This thing is amazing. For the price is pretty reasonable. I would venture to say that it probably already paid for itself today alone. I've done probably 10 to 12, maybe more stumps. Some of them like even this big around. I mean, this thing is awesome. So that being said, couldn't recommend this thing enough. Make sure that if you do purchase one, follow all the directions in the manual. Manual's up in here, but it's super easy to follow. You know, it's very well written, and you know, the illustrations and stuff, the photographs in there are really good. Super simple to follow along, but there's a few steps you have to do before you actually use this thing, so just make sure you do that. Everything from cutting the PTO shaft if you need to, which I didn't have to cut the PTO shaft with the Speco quick hitch. So with the Speco quick hitch, I didn't have to cut the PTO shaft for the CK2610. I did the slip clutch thing, did a bunch of other stuff, torqued down all the teeth on the flywheel. So did all those things. There's plenty of YouTube videos out there. If you Google, or excuse me, if you YouTube the stump grinder, the Woodland Mills stump grinder, you'll see a bunch of videos where other people have done all the steps and everything like that. I'm not going to go ahead and do that, but go ahead. I highly encourage you watch those videos and make sure that if you do get it, you take the right steps so that when you use it, it doesn't break your tractor or itself, right? So the next step though, I'm not going to be able to get every single last stump today, but I'm almost done. But the next step is my box blade should be here next week. So I'll do a video on that. But the box blade, what that's going to do is allow me to kind of level all this stuff out, maybe get some of the residual roots out. And then once it's leveled, I'm coming through and I'm putting seed out, and we're going to grow these pastures back in. I just want to thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe, leave comments, share the video. Catch you on the next one.